That's absolutely not possible. You know, in the same way that getting a boner at home is easy, getting it in a porn-proof facility is pretty hard. As a director, hopefully you don't have a boner in the set. The director is the same thing, to keep the rhythm and the flow of a movie, which is one of the cardinal things in telling a story, is an incredibly intricate craft. And as a writer, the same. When people say, well, he writes like he speaks, that is a huge task. Not to change your voice in your head to the page. And many times you hear about dialogue, you think about great dialogue being improvised because it seems to flow effortlessly. And the movie that you're going to see tonight, how many of you have seen it once already? Well, I love it because you will be able to pay more attention to certain things. I'm going to talk about a couple of them, not many, and the rest we will talk about after the movie. But one of the things that Edgar did that absolutely destroyed me was transitions. When you see the movie again, the transitions are absolutely incredibly effortless, fluid, smart, and completely delivered and apropos of the movie. They are not just feats of camera and storytelling that are to show us that he has 20-inch platform shoes and he's dancing. It's none of that James Brown stuff. He's really doing it not as a show-off, but as part of the reason and the narrative behind the story, and we'll talk about it a little more. Another one that I would like to direct your attention towards is the color palette. I think that there's a very deliberate use of saturated colors as the story advances, and for good reason. And finally, I think that if when you go to Disneyland, they're always telling you to pay attention for the hidden Mickeys. Because there's Mickey Mouses hidden all over Disneyland, including the urinary areas, I guess. But just as such, being a movie about evil exes, I would love for this to be a drinking game, because then the answers would be great. But try and spot all the exes in the film that are everywhere. And I would love to introduce a man that needs introduction, especially with the INS, Edgar Wright.
Well, we'll get to talking afterwards. Thanks again.
He said he was talk afterwards.
Two directors do not understand on stage. We do have actually, some of us are coming back afterwards to do a Q&A. There are more people here, so you get more bang for your buck. The only person that isn't here is the man who had an acid freakout during 2001. He might be, who knows? There's a little Egyptian joke there. But let's, a couple of the cast are here, and so I thought it'd be nice for them to come on and do a little twirl before the film starts. So first up we have Young Neil and Matthew Patel, Johnny Simmons and Satya Bhavan. Also, Ramona Flowers herself, Mary Elizabeth Winstead. And also Scott Pilgrim himself, Michael Cera.
The Arrested Development movie, or me about the topic?
Anybody who asks about The Hobbit or Arrested Development will be taken out by trained snipers. And then finally, last but by no means least, the creator of Scott Pilgrim, Brian Lee O'Malley.
my greatest admiration, he's not in the front because he's a modest man, but one of the key guys, perhaps the best fight choreographer in the world right now. For me, creator of the fights on Hellboy, Kick-Ass, Scott Pilgrim, Brad Allen. Fight to the death, he'll be on the lobby. Well, listen guys, watch the movie, enjoy it, do not think about the boners, and we'll see you. Start the projection.